trigger ranking, y'all already know. Um, I need y'all points, y'all. If y'all want to hype me up, hype this guy. It helps my channel. Um, if you like to donate to the channel, talking about Diddy and Donald Trump. So that being said, let's get it started. Y'all check out Panda Press channel. Got a great channel.
I can't even tell you that.
Because once you see what that rumor was, bruh, I kept staring at this whole Trump pardon situation like something ain't lining up. But if you really think about it, this never felt like a legal move. Everybody keeps asking, why didn't Trump pardon him? But that's the wrong question. The real question is, why did Sean Combs need people to think a pardon was coming in the first place?
Yeah, I don't even know. Like, I can't even tell you that. Like,
because once you see what that rumor was actually doing, this whole situation gets way darker than a simple yes or no from Donald Trump. Whenever someone powerful gets cornered, the first thing they manufacture isn't the defense, it's movement. Appeals are coming, back channels are working, deals are being discussed. Something is about to happen. But if you actually track outcomes, nothing changes. No doors open, no timelines move, and that's the point. The illusion of motion isn't meant to fix the situation, it's meant to freeze everyone else. Because people don't act when they think tomorrow might be different. They wait, they hedge, they delay. Employees don't quit because what if he's out next month? Creditors don't push because what if the money comes once he's free? Insiders don't talk because what if I'm the one who jumped too early? That's how power survives its weakest moment. Not by winning, but by stalling reality. Motion without progress buys time.
He's right, you know.
And time is the only thing collapsing systems ever need. People keep thinking power means freedom, like the powerful always escape consequences.
You're so dumb. You're dumb.
Childish. Power is belief. Specifically, belief in what you can still do to other people. Can you still pay? Can you still protect? Can you still ruin someone if they cross you? As long as people believe the answer is maybe, you still have power. The second that belief dies, everything changes. Even if you're still rich, famous, or legally fighting. That's why this moment matters more than the verdict. Because the belief wasn't he'll win the case. The belief was he still has exits. Once people realize those exits aren't real, they stop coordinating around you. They stop waiting for your recovery. They stop acting scared. And power doesn't disappear slowly. It collapses. The position everyone around this situation was in. Unpaid staff wondering if they'll ever see money. Lawyers burning hours with no guarantees. Keep my eye on. That single thought changes behavior. It makes silence feel safer than truth. Waiting feels smarter than acting. Rumor becomes a substitute for payment, a substitute for reassurance, a substitute for authority. As long as people believe freedom is coming, they delay consequences. And delay is everything. That's why the rumor mattered more than the reality. But once it dies publicly, everyone recalculates at the same time. And when silence is no longer being paid for, it expires.
Sensational.
Silence is never loyalty. That's the lie people believe. Silence is a transaction. When everything's working, silence gets paid in obvious ways. Money, access, favors, protection, opportunity. Phones get answered. Problems disappear. People feel taken care of. But when the money slows down, that's when silence becomes unstable. Because nobody stays quiet out of principle. They stay quiet because they still feel safe. And when cash can't guarantee safety anymore, something else has to step in.
He's right.
Something else is belief. Belief that this is temporary.
Said belief. He's beginning to believe.
What is he doing? He's beginning to believe.
I used to feel like I was paying and mouse with my clients, always chasing them for payments, but now I get paid without the exhaustion.
That something else is belief. Belief that this is temporary. Belief that things will flip soon. Belief that staying quiet today will still be rewarded later. That's why the getting out soon narrative is so valuable. It turns patience into a payment plan. It replaces real leverage with borrowed time. But borrowed time always comes due. And the moment people realize they're not being paid.
What's up? Black Thought? Yeah, I heard that before. I've heard that before. Black Thought, a whole bunch of people. David Banner, all kind of. I heard it.
Not
What's
money,
up? Where y'all tapping in
not
from?
With protection, not even with.
And if y'all don't mind, y'all hit the like button. And where y'all, where y'all tapping in from? What city, state, Providence? Like where y'all coming in from?
Silence turns into resentment. Resentment turns into stories. And stories don't stay quiet for long. This is where people misread the moment. They think the story is the denial. It's not. If Trump wanted to just say no, he could have done it privately. A quiet rejection. A closed door.
What's up?
No spectacle. But instead, the letter gets mentioned. Its existence
Filipino, what's up?
There's even a T.
Are you actually Filipino, or are you just stationed there? Are you from America, or that you just wanted to move to the Philippines? Are you a native of the Philippines or a transplant to the Philippines?
I could show it, then it gets pulled back. That sequence matters. In power circles, denial isn't just about refusal, it's about position.
The Nile is a river in Egypt.
It establishes who's asking and who's above answering. That wasn't humiliation by accident. That was hierarchy being clarified in public. And the real audience wasn't fans or blogs. It was everyone still orbiting the situation, trying to decide whether to stay loyal or start planning their exit. The message was simple. This person asked. I saw it. They still don't qualify for protection. Once that signal is sent publicly, it can't be unsent because everyone watching now knows the shield is gone. Here's something people don't understand about elite power. Humiliation isn't emotional. It's functional.
Oh, we got a clown in here. Hold on, we got a clown in here, man. Come on, bro. Man.
Suicide. Suicide. So get reframed, stories get minimized, time gets stretched. That's why these collapses always look sudden from the outside. But inside the industry, everyone felt it coming.
Man, when Diddy got locked up, man, or when all the charts started dropping down, people were like, they was scattering like.
They just waited for the moment when waiting stopped being smart. And entertainment is very good at waiting. Here's what power quietly teaches you over time. Consequences are flexible. When problems hit, someone handles it. When lines get crossed, it gets smoothed over. When damage happens, time makes it disappear. So the instinct becomes automatic. Not accountability, management, managed perception, ability, management, manage perception, manage reactions, manage timing. That's why the pardon story makes sense inside that mindset. If belief has saved you before, why wouldn't it save you again? Doesn't collapse because someone gets sloppy. It collapses because the environment stops cooperating. Everyone keeps down is psychological. It's how long until the last person stops believing the recovery story. Feeling because once belief drops, stories stop needing permission, stop coordinating their silence. Narratives move on their own. At that point, power.
I wonder what's gonna happen when you. Is he gonna? Good.
It dissolves.
Good.
And when momentum replaces control, it doesn't matter how famous you were, how rich you were, or who you used to know. Momentum doesn't remember favors. It only remembers direction. There's a stage in every power collapse where recovery stops being a real option. Not because of law, not because of sentencing, but because belief versus publication feels like a liability. It feels like a liability. Every defense sounds like it's serving you, not them. That's why comebacks don't happen here. Not because forgiveness is impossible,